How pleased were you with that performance then, Craig?
Yeah, listen, I think there's elements of that performance that I was really pleased with. As a team, as a squad, we've tried to pride ourselves on defence first and foremost, because we're a big believer that a defence is what will win us the World Cup. And from a defensive point of view, I thought we handled everything that got thrown at us. But more than that, I thought we were willing to work hard on and off the ball defensively. In attack, again, at times scrappy. And it feels strange saying that when you scored so many points. But it kind of showed what we can do as a team. We've got a lot of talented players that are willing to work hard. And even though we've left some points on the park, as I would like to say, we've also scored a lot of points. So for me, it's about glass half full, and I've come away quite positive.
Obviously, you've got plenty of players in there from St Helens who've just won the Challenge Cup, but it's still about building those relationships with the players from other clubs as well. And I guess that only happens as much as it can happen in training in a game situation.
Yeah, it is. And, when you walk into England, you park what you do at the club, and there's different combinations in the halves. You've got to get used to different players around you. And, we've selected 19 players from 20-odd players. So the club stuff does help at times, but we're trying to play slightly different as well to the way St Helens plays. So, at times I describe us as a team that looks as though they've not played in 2 years, but at the same time, they're a quality team that are willing to work hard, and they've put themselves in great physical shape for this game.
And that's shown by, was it 9 different try scorers from the 10, I think it was, something like that.
Yeah, and again, that's something we pride ourselves on. Shonarol got the player of the match, but we talk about having 17 players of the match. And this team isn't going to win anything if we're reliant on just one person. So a lot of people always talk about get the ball to Amy. Well, actually, we're not about that. The way we're training, what we're trying to build on is out making sure that we've got strike all over the pitch, and we've got a really good, fast set of outside backs. But we've also got some forwards that can punch holes through lines. They've got great footwork in the line, and we're trying to come up with a system that utilises all of that.
How surprised you with Wales's performance? Obviously, a team who don't have too much rugby league experience, let alone international experience, but defended for the full 80 minutes against.
Yeah, I was really impressed, but the fact that they've got a quality coach in Tom Brindle, I knew that it would be a big challenge. I thought both teams looked nervous at the start. I thought we got a real foothold in the game. The second half was stop-start, but massive credit to Wales. I think where they've come in such a short space of time is absolutely fantastic, and this game's needed again next year and the year after that, because they will go from strength to strength, and that's what we need as England, and that's what they need from Wales. But no, absolutely thought they were fantastic.
On that road to the World Cup, where do you feel England are approaching the tournament this autumn?
It's hard to say where we are, but I do think we're in a good place. I've got half a dozen girls in the stand or more that could have all fitted into that side, and the team wouldn't have changed. And that's really, really pleasing for me. I think we've got to pull some better and simpler combinations. And I'll be honest, the skill level is there. What isn't there at the moment is patience. But if you've not played for your country for 2 years, and you step on a field and you want to impress, probably patience goes out the window a little bit. So we'll review that. We'll make sure we are a little bit more patient when we need to be. And I just think we're in a really, really good place, when we're exactly where we need to be right now.
So obviously, you've got some very experienced players out there, the likes of Amy Hardcastle, Jodie Cunningham, Emily Wood, but a lot of young players out there as well who, this is a big step up from the normal Super League club rugby.
Yeah, it is. But when you select a team on form, when you go for players that are willing to work hard on and off the pitch, and, lockdown was a primary example of that. We continued training in England, but 80% of their programme was a programme where you're out running when you're by yourselves, you're in the back garden with a rucksack, you do your exercise with cans of beans in your hand, and they didn't have to do that, but they've gone away and done it. And what the young girls have showed through lockdown, what the young girls have showed through night, is they're ready for that big stage. And I just think it'll bear fruit in 2021 in terms of the World Cup. And I think, moving forward, some of these young players will be absolutely fantastic. They'll truly be some world-class players that will come out of that group.